Did you do that? Did you do that? Was that you? Orion, did you do that? Did you do that, Orion?
Alright, Jake here. Let's take a look at this baseboard. See how it's chewed up? Dog had some fun with that, huh? We're gonna fix it. By the way, guys, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. We have a lot of great videos coming up ahead. Alright, so let's take a good close look. I'm taking my fingernail just trying to see how deep it actually is. It's pretty deep. We're going to use this product called Plastic Wood by DAP. I've used this product in the past, and as a matter of fact, if you look at the top right of the screen right now, that is the instructions on how to fix a chair damaged by the same dog. Anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to take this filler and we're going to spread it out over the damaged area. This actually is a credit card that I'm using. You just use anything kind of hard and flat that you can use to spread this material. Once it's on, you can actually smoothen it with your fingers a little bit. This product is great. So what it does is it goes on pink, and as it dries, you can see right there, it actually changes to a more natural wood color. And when it changes colors, it's just kind of indicating that it's drying. It doesn't necessarily mean it's ready for paint, but it's drying, and at that point you could probably even start sanding it. But as you can see, I actually needed to put multiple layers of the wood filler on just to bring it up high enough, because each time I took a look at it, it still didn't seem right. It seemed like it needed some more, and you don't want to start sanding and then find out that your wood has divots or little holes in it, where you again have to go ahead and add even more filler. So we're using 2 pieces of sandpaper here. One is a little bit more coarse grit. We use about 100 grit, and then we went to a 220 after we kind of knocked it down with the 100. And the main purpose for that is you don't have to work so hard. You know, the 220 will give you a little bit smoother of a sanding texture, whereas the 100 will take it down a little bit faster, but it's a little bit more coarse. You can get these products. I'm going to link in the description the best place to pick up these products. Real quick, cheap, easy, shipped right to your house, and at the best price. So you can see it's kind of coming along there a little bit. I had to use multiple layers of filler, and I'm finally getting it down. Now, it's not exactly perfect, but it's pretty close to being perfect. So when you paint it and you stand back, you're really not going to notice any imperfections. When you're getting close to it, look, you can find imperfections if you get really close, and especially if you grab a magnifying glass. And this really wasn't designed to make it absolutely perfect. It was basically just designed, this video and this instruction was just designed to show you that it can be fixed, and this is how you do it. So once you're satisfied with how you sanded it, you're going to go ahead and tape the wall, because we're going to take out some paint and we're going to repaint the baseboard there so everything matches and it looks pretty decent. The wall itself needed to be touched up on top, and I didn't have the paint for that, and you'll see that I kind of left that undone when we pulled the tape off, but it's okay. When we get around to painting the room, we'll be able to fix that. In the meantime, take some painter's tape or some masking tape and just go around and cover up the areas you don't want to get paint on, because we're gonna grab some semi-gloss paint right here, and we're going to start painting the baseboard. Okay, so very carefully you're going to paint, making sure not to hit the wall. If you do a little bit, that's what the tape was for. All right, so we're painting, just covering up the area that we filled, and you can see it's looking pretty decent. Surely looking a lot better than it did before. There's the before, and let me show you the after. Again, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Standing back, you're not going to be able to tell. That little nick that you see on top on the wall, I'm going to have to deal with that when the time comes when we paint the room. But in any case, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, please share, please subscribe. We have a lot of great videos coming up in the future. And have a great day, guys.